Palate, Guam, and welcome to another segment of Island Palate. I'm your host, Lieutenant Dave Blas of Joint Region Marianas, and with me here today is a familiar face on the show, Mr. Holly Ezeki, and he's going to teach us how to make Pancit Bihon. Holly?
Thank you.
Great to have you on the show.
Thanks so much.
So, we start off with the ingredients.
Okay. So for our pancit today, we have here some chopped vegetables, and what we have is a head of cabbage that's been chopped up, one onion that we've chopped up as well. We have 3 stalks of celery and about 3 bags of carrots, and that's for our vegetables. We have here some chicken thigh meat which we've cut up into strip sizes, and then we have here some oil, soy sauce, our salt, our pepper, and our noodles.
What are we going to start on first?
Okay, we need to go ahead and get our chicken cooked up, so let's go ahead and come to our stove. Go ahead and place the oil into the wok. And we're going to just let that heat up for about a minute or so, and then we'll add our chicken into the wok. Okay, so in our mixture we have our oil heated up, and here's our chicken. You will need about 4 pieces of chicken thighs, again cut up into strips, which we'll now put into our oil. You're going to let that cook for about 4 minutes until it's nice and medium cooked, because we're going to end up adding the soy sauce, the vegetables, and water to it.
Okay.
Throw in our vegetables. Stir that together. You can go ahead and place the soy sauce into the wok. 1/4 cup of soy sauce. It's about a tablespoon of salt. 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper. Go and give that a stir.
So now we're adding about 2 cups of water.
Add 2 cups of water to our mixture. When you notice that our liquid and vegetable mixture has a nice heat consistency of a little boil, after simmering for maybe about 3 to 4 minutes, it's time now to put our noodles into our wok. What we're going to go ahead and do is take our noodles, our Bihon noodles, and just go ahead and just just put it on top of it, okay? And then we'll put the second one. My mom taught me that when you soak the noodles beforehand, the flavor of the noodles escapes from it. So since we have the mixture of the vegetables, the chicken, you have all those flavors there, you want to just go ahead and let that be the one that soaks into the noodles to retain all that flavor. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and get the spatula and then just push down a little bit until the liquid comes into the noodles, and it's going to absorb the liquid eventually. So we just want to be able to have the noodles absorb the liquid. So if you notice that there may be a little too much water in your wok, you're also able to take it out. For now, we'll just let it sit, and then eventually we're going to stir fry it all together and then have our pancit finished up. Okay. At this time, you can also you may want to taste the soup base to see if it needs a little more salt, a little more pepper. You need to add a little more, you can go in and add a little more. If it's a little too salty, you can add some water to it.
What are some other vegetables that our viewers can use, that's typical in pancit?
Okay, some people like to put in Kentucky long beans, and they just cut that up. Some others add, depending on what vegetables are in season, if they want to just add on to it, or if you want to, you can actually take away certain vegetables that we put into our mixture. So.
Just the right amount of soy sauce. Perfect mixture, I gotta tell you. I wouldn't add anything more or less, so it's just the right consistency. Before we close the show, I'd like to thank Mr. Holly Ezeki for teaching us how to make Pancit Bihon. Holly, thanks again.
You're welcome.
there anything you have to say to our viewers?
Well, I hope you enjoy the dish, and simple ingredients, just enjoy cooking and you'll enjoy what you make.
Adios and paalam to all our viewers, and tune in next time for more Island Palate.